Hello everyone, this is Childa here, and welcome back to another video. So, I've not really been uploading too much, but I thought I would come back today because RobTop Games just uploaded a new video, not a sneak peek, but a new 2.2 video that is titled New Editor System. And, I like to do these reviews where I kind of go through things. I mainly do them for the videos that RobTop uploads that aren't unlisted, because sometimes the unlisted videos are like 6 seconds where he shows like, a bunch of new particles and effects, and it's like, okay, I don't really need to like review that. But when it's a cool new concept like this, I like to make a review of it. So it's not a sneak peek, but RobTop said that he was working on the sneak peek, building the level, and he came up with a new idea for how to make some tweak in the editor to make things easier. And so now he's showing us what that is. And so yeah, let's just get into it. It's a minute long, so it's not going to be too long, but I just thought I'd share my thoughts on it. So, all right, so new editor thing, nothing too crazy here, but we have the auto build system. So GD editor turning into After Effects, and he made some cool face there with, this might be new blocks. I'm not sure, but I think they're kind of new blocks or like a new design. And then you see some like explosion particle effect thing. So he's basically saying he likes this design. He has this design here. You can see it's the like green with the purple and the glow and stuff, and it's like in the block, and it's like fill a template with the design. So you're gonna see what happens. He's got a bunch of these blank blocks, and then he has the same exact stuff full with the design. So what this kind of means is, I guess there's some way to like save a design. And he's going to show how that's going to work in a sec. So, new auto draw. I guess this is like a new feature where you can just kind of like drag and place. So that's kind of cool. Also in here, just in the menu, you can see 3 new tabs. So I think we've got this this one that looks like the top of like a dragon. That might be like, the new, that might be like the animated effects, like the dragon, like the bat flying thing. We got this weird tab here, and then I think there's another new one. Maybe like this one? I'm not exactly sure, but I think there are 3 new ones. These are the 2 main ones, and we can see some like new glow type corner blocks and things like that. But he's using the auto draw, so we can just drag and draw that. And here's the new feature here. So you go to, what is it? I believe it's Edit Special. Yeah, so you just edit special, and then you have this interface that's create blocks. I don't know what reference only means, but basically, when you hit create, it will automatically apply that design that you created to those sets, to that set of blocks. So I'm not exactly sure how you'll be able to save those blocks in like some way where it can know that, what like the design you want is going to be that one. So I guess there's some database where you can like save the design, but it's really cool because, previously you'd have to place every single one of these blocks individually, but it kind of formats it around like a design, so that's cool. And yeah, works with slopes, needs bigger templates, so I didn't really get what this meant, like a bigger template, but as you can see, you have many different designs here that all kind of have the same like design pretty much, with the purple and the green and all that. So he's gonna copy and paste everything, he's gonna move it around, and that design is gonna be applied there. So we're basically coming toward the end of the video, but what I'm kind of intrigued by is the fact that, like, for example, if I don't really know how you save the design, as I said, but he's only basing the design off of this one block. He's like, I like this design, so this is the design. But what's happening here, it's kind of like applying itself to slopes also. So I guess it kind of takes the slope variant and kind of shapes it that way. And same thing with the glow. Like, it'll read that we have a yellow glow on the top and a black glow on the bottom of it. And I guess somehow it can convert that into slopes. I guess if the slope is, a similar style as that square block, it'll format it that way. And if that's the case, that's really interesting because, you don't even need to place slope blocks of the same design. You can make a design with one style block, and if there's a slope that matches it, selecting the whole design and, you know, hitting the create button will make the whole design with that same color and the same glow and the same, you know, features, but just with the slope blocks as well. So that's really cool. And everyone's saying like all these things like, oh, you know, it's like joking around that, you know, this makes creating lazy because, you know, you can just do this with like one, you know, drag, select, and then create. But I think it's really good. It just streamlines it. It, you know, saves time if you're going to make a level with, you know, a lot of the same design. Now, this probably encouraged a lot of copy and paste, and a lot of creators don't really use the same block design throughout a whole level. But, you know, if there's a section of a level that kind of is going to look similar, you know, this could save minutes, really. And when you're building a whole level, those minutes are going to add up. And so it's going to be a really useful change, I think. So that's basically it. Not a crazy new thing. This video just kind of showcases this main thing, and then there's a few little like changes in the editor, and like we saw the face and that like particle effect thing. But basically, I think this is really cool. And RobTop was building the level, and he had this idea. So he kind of was able to create this in like a day or two, which is cool. And sure, it pushed back the release of the sneak peek, but I think if he has an idea for a new system, even though he said a lot of times he's not adding anything new to 2.2, but I think if he just took a day or two on this, and it's, you know, a pretty good change that streamlines the editor. I think it's really cool. It speeds up building, and it's going to make the creating process a lot easier. Because like, think about it. Think about making a design like this on the right, and you're gonna have to place all those individual blocks and like turn them and like rotate them. But instead, you know, the system will be able to read that there's like a border around it, and it'll like turn the green part to fit like the edge, if that makes sense. Like, so you don't have to rotate every single little thing. So to make that design in the game would probably take like 2 minutes to just make that. And even we have more complex ones with the slope over here. Also, the auto draw feature is cool. I do like that. That's another cool feature to save time. But yeah, like if you have this design on the right, like look at this thing, you're gonna have to rotate that so many slopes. Instead, you can just make the outline, and it'll just automatically fill it in. So yeah, just some ways to streamline creating in the editor. And yeah, 2.2 is really, really close, guys. So it's really exciting. I think we're gonna be getting a sneak peek really, really soon. 3 days ago, it was the 3-year anniversary of 2.1, so we've been waiting a long time. But I think, you know, RobTop's been pretty active in the Geometry Dash official Discord, and he's uploaded this. He's talking about the sneak peek coming soon, so we may be seeing 2.2 really, really soon. And I think this editor system video is going to really start hyping people up for the release of 2.2. So thanks for watching this review video, guys. Let me know your ideas about in the comment. Overall, this is like a really cool feature. It's going to streamline creating and the editor process a lot, and hopefully allow for, you know, better levels to be made. Just because it's a little inconvenience that creators don't have to go through all the rigmarole of placing blocks and rotating them and stuff. So that's what it guys. And I'll see you when the 2.2 sneak peek drops, and I will hopefully be making a review for that.